Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Sonia and today we are talking about gut health and probiotics. Are they good for you? Does it matter what we take? We're going to look at a few things like that. Of course, if you like information that is real and valid, then you need to subscribe to my channel and give it the thumbs up because the information that I present to you is valid and reliable with all the references in the description box below. And I am an accredited health professional as well as accredited with lifestyle medicine. So I aim to give you information that is research-based and evidence-based. So let's talk about gut health, these things in our gut. So our gut flora or our gut microbiome or our gut bugs, you'll hear referred to, is so important for our general health. They say that our gut has a feedback loop to our brain. So if our gut's not healthy, we can also experience things like depression. It also affects our immune status, which is important right now, as well as any other time as well. So with these things in mind, when we go to the shops or when we're scrolling on social media, when we see things like, take this, buy this, drink this, grow this, ingest this, the information becomes a little overwhelming and we don't know what to do. We want to have a better gut biome so that we're healthier, so that our immunity is better, so our nervous system and our brain function better and clearer. But what are we doing? Do we spend money and buy expensive drinks and expensive probiotics or what? So you understand, we're going to break down the gut biome into, say, a picture. So we're going to think of our gut biome as something like a rainforest. Now, here in Australia, our rainforests have, depending on which parts of the country, but generally our rainforests are found in more tropical areas, and they have ferns and they have fungi and they have water and they have big trees and small trees, and they have things like kookaburras, they have platypuses, they have lizards, they have frogs. So are you getting the picture? So in our rainforest is a whole range of plants and animals that live together. And our gut biome is very much the same as this rainforest. There isn't just one particular thing that can make us healthy. It's all of them together that give us a healthy gut biome. So there are like trillions of these bugs and bacteria in our gut. Some are good, some are bad, and they're in there and they're doing their thing. And it's pretty hard for us to know which one does specific things or can make us feel better or which ones we're lacking. So that's why things like probiotics aren't always key, because usually they only contain one particular type of bacteria for our gut, or maybe two, or maybe three. But how do you know that they're the ones that you're actually missing? You don't. That's the reason why they may not be effective. However, if you take them and find some benefit with them, that's all well and good. But some other things that you might like to think about doing is swapping out milk and using a plant-based milk instead. That could be quite helpful. You might like to look at reducing your gluten intake. I'm not celiac. I don't have, I'm not allergic to gluten, or I can process gluten. However, I find that when I stay away from gluten products, then my gut is a lot happier. So, maybe trying those two things, dairy products, particularly milk, and gluten-free diet, and see how your gut feels after that. And definitely, if you take a probiotic and you find that there is some benefit to it, then, well, that's all well and good. Continue taking it. It's up to you. But like I said, we actually don't have the testing available right now to actually pinpoint specific bacteria that we're missing. And so to actually fill that space, we're generally blindly buying something or ingesting something that we think can help. The gut biome is very specific. Our biome in our mouth and gums, which also have bacteria, are totally different to that of our gut. So we can think of our gum and our mouth as, say, the tundra, and our gut as the rainforest. And as I said before, when you're introducing a particular type of bacteria, you might be like introducing maybe another kookaburra into our rainforest, but do we really need another kookaburra? So these are the things that we're looking at. And definitely, studies have found that a lot of these studies are actually done on mice, and they're found to, extrapolate to humans as well, these studies. But what they do is, we know that antibiotics, when we take antibiotics, it can kill our good bacteria as well as kill the bacteria that we need to kill. So, when we take antibiotics, we know that we actually affect our immune system by killing the bad bacteria, but along with that, we're also killing some of our good stuff, and that does have consequences as well. And as a result of that, people can either, have an altered immune system. And studies have found that children specifically have things like eczema, asthma, and, can experience autism as a result of taking antibiotics from that really young age up to about 3 years of age. So that is another video clip that I can be doing in regards to maternal health, like on a fetus and up to the age of 3, and the use of antibiotics and vaginal and cesarean delivery. So if you'd like to hear something like that, just write it in the comment box and I'll see what I can do to make that happen. However, up to you what you want to do in regards to your gut health, but things like the biggest thing that your gut biome actually love is something that we don't have to buy. Well, we do have to, I lie. We do have to buy it. It's called fruit, vegetables, and whole grains. And why does our gut biome love all this food? It's because it's high in fiber. And our gut biome just, all those things, just love eating it and being in around it, and it just makes them have so much more energy and they thrive and reproduce. So fiber is key in your diet. If you're not getting enough fiber, then you need to see about eating more plant-based diet, so things like fruit, vegetables, and whole grains if you can tolerate them. So if you like information that is valid and reliable and you enjoyed this video, then subscribe and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.